Now, before we start cutting the profiles, we've got to make sure that our bandsaw blade is absolutely perpendicular with the cast iron bed plate. Now, I've used this hardboard profile to template to mark out these two faces, this one and that one. Now, it's interesting to note here that this piece is made up of two pieces of 2-inch lumber glued together, trimmed and glued together. Now, what's interesting here is if you cross that interface, particularly when the blade is parallel to the profile, you'll get a very unsightly mark. So I've designed this. I've cut this down to, this is about 1.25 inches. This one here, 1.25 inches. This is the line here I've drawn that you can represents the seam. And this is about 1.25 inches, and this is about 1.75 inches, just over. And the reason for that is that my profile just misses, I don't know if you can see that, it just misses, there's a line there, and there's a profile come down here, and the same down here, it just misses. Now this is a nice flat surface for a joint land in the lower section, and these will be untouched. These are beautiful surfaces for the top apron. Now when I'm cutting, I usually cut just outside the line, obviously, and that leaves me some room for dressing up after we're finished. Also, when we're cutting here, what I do is I'll cut in so far here and so far there, and leave a little bridge as a column. The reason for that is twofold. If you cut the piece completely out, you'll be removing your profile marks on the other side. And secondly, you want to keep all this intact so that when you're on the bandsaw, you're absolutely flat, you're absolutely fair, and everything is going to work out well. Okay, so let's get started. I love painter's tape. It's a really good material. As you see, I've got it placed in 6 areas here, 2 in the top, 2 in the center section, and 2 at the bottom. They're carefully placed so you miss the areas that are still to be cut. As you can see, that here, there, and up here. And that will hold the whole workpiece intact until the final cut is made. So let's get started. Now this is the last stage. All the remaining intact areas or bridges have been cut, and we're ready to move the masking tape and see what we finish up with. It will be a bit rough, but that's really easily corrected with the spoke shave and the sanding machines. And there we have it. It's not bad at all. got these two little landing areas here for the lower shelf, but I only need one of them, so later on one of them will be faired off and finished. It's not too bad at all.